Welcome back to another video, and today I want to talk about G.I. Joe's Destro. Now this is the MEZCO 112 version. I've had this guy for a while. I'm just now getting around to doing a review on this guy. So here's the box. We have a nice beautiful Cobra emblem here on the side. It says Destro at the top. Now we have some original artwork from back in the day, from way back in the 80s. This is what Destro's card art would have looked like. And we said Destro the enemy. And then on the other side, we have another picture of the Cobra insignia, and then Destro again. And then of course, the up close version of the actual card art picture. So with all that being said and looked at, let's get Destro out of the box and let's take a look at this MEZCO 112 version of Destro. Okay, so now that we have Mr. James McCollum out of the box, that is his real name, James McCollum. He's from Scotland, and he wears a metal mask. Now it's funny because the metal mask, he's able to blink, his mouth moves, he's got expression, whatever the case it is on the mask itself, but this is his choice to do so because of his family was forced to do so because they were selling arms to both sides. Now this guy here is the arms dealer for Cobra, and a lot of people think he's Cobra Commander's right-hand man, but he's just really the arms dealer for them. So he makes all the weapons, the planes, all that stuff. But the difference is that with this guy here, right, thank God we didn't get that awful movie looking head that they did for him in the actual live action movie. That was absolutely horrible. But this one here is more of the comic book, not the animated look, as far as because in the cartoon he had green eyes, which was actually really cool because they actually stood out. And this one here, you just see the little white pupils through the mask. So either way, it's cool. It's MEZCO's way of doing however they do. But taking a look, all right, let's get that to, there we go. Taking a look at it, you can see, if I can get it to focus here, you can see the white pupils in the eyes right there. I mean, I like the fact that they did do the eyebrows on him. So that's good because he had that in the actual cartoon. I don't remember if he had the eyebrows in the actual comic book, but either way. And then he has the huge like Cobra hood going around like he did in the cartoon, and it was open. I think in the cartoon though, it kind of went down a little deeper. So, it's cool that they did it like this. They didn't have to go all the way down like they did in the cartoon. So either way, all cloth goods, the whole outfit is, down to his gauntlets. I mean, this guy is just a walking armory. Then you have the gauntlet on the other side along with, his gloves, his belt. Then you have his holster, and then down to his boots. Nicely done. Very well done. So I do like the fact that they did put the little studs going around the collar of his mask here. But yeah, I mean, that's what he chooses to wear it. I mean, he chooses to wear this because of the fact that it was pretty much like a family curse that they had to wear it. But this is actually like his frowning face. If you actually take a look, he comes with two other head sculpts, which we will look at. He comes with a lot of accessories, so which therefore, how about we get into taking a look on how this guy his accessories, and then take a look at his articulation. So let's go. All right, so I don't want to show them all off one at a time, so which therefore I left them in the clamshell, but he has all these different sets of hands. He has fists, he has relaxed hands, he has gripping hands, he has trigger holding hand or weapon holding hands, he has pointing fingers, all sorts of different types of hands that this guy comes with. Next we have the infamous MEZCO stand that he comes with. As you can see, it's the huge Cobra logo, and then of course you have the actual plastic arm where you can pose him on it. So that's actually pretty cool that they include that. Here's one of his alternate heads, and this is more of the comic book, if I'm not mistaken, look that he has. But it looks good. I mean, it's just an alternate looking head, or this was supposed to be like the actual figure from back in the day when it came out, when we were kids. Is his laughing or just grinning, he's up to no good type head, and I think it's awesome that they did this. I mean, just the expression alone gives it such character, but very well done. So here's a different holster, which does peg in over here where the other holster is on his leg. It's got the little pegs on there. You just pop the other one off, pop this one on, and it goes with this pistol here. So this pistol fits to this holster because of the way, of course, how it's made. So that means the other gun that he comes with is for that one there. But this gun here is neat. MEZCO included the fact that you can take the clip out, and you just got to kind of grip it down at the bottom here, pull it out, and then as you can see there's like a little bullet in there. So that's actually pretty cool that they added that. You can actually see the vent going through, so you can actually see Destro behind it. So that's cool. Pop the clip back in, and then there you go. It doesn't have a slide. I know some of them actually have like a little bit of a slide on there. And then it comes with an extra mag or clip, and then you can see it also has a bullet right there in the top as well. Rolling right into it, next we have his shotgun, and this is nicely done. No slide or anything like that on it, but it does have the clip that comes out of the bottom. So you just grab it. And this kind of reminds me of the repulsor rifles from Aliens, but yeah, so you just pop that out, and then you can see the actual bullets there. And this is, well, I said it was a shotgun, this is more of a rifle, but either way still reminds me of the repulsor rifles from Alien. And nothing back here, you know, slides out, moves, or makes a stock, kind of like the way Roadblocks did, but I like the way they did it. Put a little bit of a couple paint apps on there, makes it stand out. And it also comes with an extra mag as well, and then you can see the bullets inside right there. So that's nicely done. Very well done. Next we have his wrist rockets firing off. So this is a cool little action right here of his rockets firing off that you can change out the wrist rockets right there. So I'll show that off a little bit, but very well done. Now we have his alternate gun, and this is also an alternate piece that goes to his briefcase that he comes with. As you can see, it's broken down, and you can have everything. So you have the gun, the sight, the actual butt stock here, another grip. I believe that's a clip right there. This is a clip right here, and then you have like this rocket end that goes on the front. And no, I have not put it together. There's reasoning, because you got to follow the directions on how you put this thing together. So it does come with some directions with the briefcase, how to switch out all this stuff here as far as his holsters, how to put the batteries into the briefcase, and how to put the gun together, and how to switch the two parts of the briefcase out. Now with that being said, the other briefcase, which this is the cool part right here, I thought was really neat. So you have this part right here, all right, and it opens up. It actually fell. Actually opens up this way. I opened it backwards. Here you have the Cobra emblem inside right here, and then you have this. Now this is pretty cool because you have your rockets, and then you have that was like that nanotech from in the movie and whatnot. A couple other bombs, some other things in here, but it has an on and off switch right here on the side. Flip the switch, and then you have buttons. You hit the button, it turns on. Hit the other one, turns it off. So that's actually pretty neat. So you don't want to leave it on to mess it up, but you want to show it off, you can. And I think that's really cool that they added that in there. You just hit the bottom one and turns it off. And if you don't want to leave that on, turn it off, and it'll save your batteries. But either way, this bad boy just pops out. That's how easy this is, okay? Just pops right out. And then you can slide this right in here, and there you go. Now you have the gun inside, and then just close it. Oh boy. All right, maybe not. Yeah, there you go. Oh no, this is pushing it up. I don't know why. Maybe it's not down in there all the way. But either way, just make sure it's down in there. That way it's not pushing the, or I put it in the wrong way. Well, I think it'd be upside down if I put it this way, right? Oh, no, nope, that's the way it goes. Look at that. So just make sure that it's kind of backwards if you ask me when you open it up. It should be, when you put it in, it should go this way so you're actually looking at the gun, presenting it to you like this when you open it up, right? That would make sense. But it doesn't want to close that way. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just, oh, there it goes. All right, so maybe I just didn't have something laid down right. But either way, and the handle does pop up and you can have him carry it. So that's a really cool addition to add to the character. Last but not least, before I forget, we have Destro's necklace. And this was pretty cool because this does have a use, at least for the character anyway. This is a jewel that he always had around his neck, and he'd press the gem and it would activate to have either a plane come to him or a weapon or whatever the case is. But yes, this was actually pretty cool. And the fact that they put it on an actual chain, yeah, MEZCO went all out when they did this. And then there's the back right there. So you're gonna have to pull Destro's head off, just like if you were gonna exchange one of the heads, and then slide this around the neck and put it on, which I'm going to do here shortly and show it off. But that's actually nice that they did that. Okay, so I added the necklace onto Destro, and it looks good, man. It looks really good. You know, and I gotta say, they made this look so leathery right here that that's actually really, really cool looking. And the fact that it looks all kind of puffy and pillowy looking, but yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that detail of the leathery look that's on there, but that's pretty cool. And listen, I hear a lot of people say that Destro, they're glad that he didn't do the full J.Lo like they did in the cartoon, but Destro was pulling this off way before J.Lo ever did. And that's a fact. Anyway, so the rockets here on the wrist, this actually just pulls off. So you just with ease, it just pops right off. Just wanted to show that off because I didn't show it off before. And that's how you're going to put the missile firing effect onto his gauntlet here. And then the other cool thing that I didn't show off is the fact that he actually has a wrist control on his gauntlet. And that's cool too. So yeah, you can have him, you know, doing whatever. Want to have him sitting here like this, looking down at his gauntlet like he's getting ready to do something. You can, and of course, you know, you'd have his other hand like he was typing in there, or just, you know, whatever he's doing right there. But it doesn't open up. I don't want to push it, but it does open up just, you know, that far. So it's cool. It's got a little screen in there and everything. So that's cool that they actually added that in there. So kudos to MEZCO for that. All right, so let's get into taking a look at this guy's articulation and what kind of on how he poses and show off, you know, a couple of the accessories that he comes with, which we already looked at the accessories, but I just want to show how he actually looks while he's holding them and all that good stuff.
You display considerable cleverness, more than I have come to expect. But Destro does not celebrate until his wars are won. Yes, Commander, yes. Then perhaps you would like to take over this phase of the project, my dear Commander. Failed, my dear Cobra Commander. Now stand out of the way or join Sergeant Slaughter in team. Don't they realize they're dealing with Destro?
I hope you guys enjoyed that montage of articulation, showing off the different poses that he can do and all the different little accessories that you can attach to him, his weapons, how you can hold them, all that good stuff. I mean, this guy is just absolutely phenomenal. Now, I don't have my, you know, G.I. Joe classified Destro out. He's kind of in the cabinet buried. But I will say, I have a couple things that I have to say, and that is this sitting here like this is the best way you're going to have it. I mean, if you're going to just have the gun right here and maybe put the stock on it, along with the sight, but if you add this little barrel onto it, it doesn't stay, it swivels. It's kind of strange, but yeah, that's just the way it was made. Could have been done a little bit better on that. The other thing too is just be careful because these keep falling off when you move it. The post is not long enough to really kind of hold it in there tightly. They probably did that just so you wouldn't have a hard time getting it on and off, and then, you know, it break or whatever the case is. As far as everything that this guy comes with, the way that they did him, he is absolutely just a beautiful, beautiful figure. This is one of the characters that had an iconic voice to him, and I can't remember the voice actor who did his voice.
Yes, Commander, yes.
But he is like, yeah, the way the voice was done and the deepness of this guy's voice in the cartoon was just absolutely amazing. Anytime that the character spoke, you knew Destro was on scene. But anyway, I mean, yeah, just the way that he was done, everything that he comes with, everything in general, the look and everything. I mean, the soft goods holds up, as you can see on how I put him into all the different poses. This will unclip here. It's got a little tab right here, and when you're changing that out, what I suggest is just untab it, slide the gun in, and then push the holster on to get it in there, because otherwise it's going to be a little bit difficult. The cool thing with the gauntlet here, where he can control it, you know, make it look like he's activating his his briefcase here with the bomb in it and stuff like that, is just awesome. So yeah, I mean, can you get him into some dynamic poses? A few. He's got a better ab crunch than Storm Shadow has. But yeah, I mean, there's a few things here and there that I have pet peeves with, but you know what? It is what it is. For the most part, this figure is absolutely beautiful. And we're talking about tiny, tiny, minute little things as far as like the gun, you know, and that's about it. So with that being said, guys, let's take a look at how he compares to a couple figures that I have out. I don't have out much. So starting off, here's how he compares to the G.I. Joe Classified Night Creeper. So you can see how he actually kind of fits into that line really good. And then, of course, we have Prince Adam. He's a little bit bigger, but yet you can see how he compares to that as well. I mean, I guess if you wanted to, you could have him in this line. I don't see why not. But I just wanted to show those off real quick because I had them out. And that way you can see how they actually compared. So my final thoughts on this guy, is he worth it? Absolutely. I think this is one of the best Destros I've ever seen, considering the fact of everything that he comes with, the different head sculpts. I like the fact of that smiling, gritting teeth, crazed look on his face type Destro is phenomenal. I mean, the fact that you see his gums, you see his teeth, just the expression on his face. Even the one that goes back to the actual action figure, that head sculpt is fantastic. And then you got the mean mug right here. So yeah, I mean, it's great. His shotgun, or his rifle, I mean, it's great. I like it. And then of course I put the other, you know, handgun in there. So yeah, I mean, everything that he comes with is just absolutely, absolutely beautiful. So if you're looking to pick this guy up, please do. I picked this guy up at where did I get this guy? I got this guy at the collectible store. I think it was Time Warp. A few way back when. I mean, like I said, I had him for a while. I haven't really got around to reviewing this guy, but and I know he's been out for a long, long time, so I'm behind the times when it comes to this figure. But either way, I didn't pay tons and tons of money for it. I actually got a deal. I think it was like $50, considering these figures are going for, like, on BBTS, I think they're going for like maybe 85 to 100, somewhere around there. So it wasn't too bad whatsoever. So with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review on the MEZCO 112 Destro. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment down below. Always hit the notification bell so you never miss out on anything new. And I'll catch you on the flippity flip.